As a reports supervisor, you have access to the reports catalogue. Within this there are several groups of reports, starting off with users. You're able to report around the extensions, the groups of extensions in cost centres, departments, divisions and sites. We're also able to look at the individual calls and the longest calls. In time of day reports, we're able to report around the half hour, hour, day, month. We can list all the calls in date order. We can look at hourly call activity by extension, and we've also got cradle to grave reporting, which enables you to understand all of the different transactions that have happened for a particular call through the system, whether it's been transferred through auto attendance or through manual transfers. Incoming performance section allows you to look at call response analysis to understand how long you're making people wait before you answer the call. Caller tolerance, when you are making people wait, how tolerant are they and when do they hang up? Missed calls, you're able to see a full list of all of the missed calls you've had as an organisation. Then the next two allow you to understand a little bit more clearly whether those calls have been resolved or not. So after you've had a missed call, have you called them back or have they called you back successfully afterwards? If they have, then they're taken off the list. If not, they're still available as an unresolved call that needs to be handled. DDI reporting, you're able to report around all of your DDI call activity, listing all of the calls by DDI, listing them by campaigns, which are groups of DDIs, and you're also able to look at individual daily call by DDI to compare different days together. Area reporting, you can look at area code and destination code. Customer reports, you're able to look at customer call activity and list calls by customers. With this, all you have to do is import a simple database into the system, which allows you to group all of the CLIs or caller numbers from individual customers into a single customer name, and then you're able to report against that customer for all different calls. Finally, the revenue and billing reports allow you to assign costs to every call, so you can use that for reclaiming call costs. You can look at individual extensions to understand how much they've been spending overall, and you're also able to look at revenue by extension and department. And this allows us to give you an understanding of the opportunity you may have if you have missed calls. For example, if you call them back, what the revenue opportunity would be to bring them back, as we're able to put a financial result against a call. All of these reports can be filtered. We'll run one single report just so you can see how it works. And in the filters, you're able to choose the date and time range that you're looking to cover. You can select individual extensions, groups of extensions, or all. You're able to select individual departments or multiples of departments. You can tick as many of those departments as you want to restrict the information down to. Cost centres, sites, contact groups, hunt groups, etc. And if you use account codes, you can also restrict to accounts. In the DDI campaign area, you're able to restrict down to an individual or multiple DDIs using campaigns if you group them together. You can choose what call types you're reporting on, whether you want to include incoming, outgoing, internal, and perhaps even just look at only unanswered calls incoming. You're also able to restrict down to certain information. So for example, you can restrict to numbers starting with or numbers from a directory that you have in the system. You're also able to exclude these numbers if you want the opposite. Call duration and ring time is also filterable, so you're able to choose whether you have maximum minimum ring times or call durations to apply to the filtering. Once you have created your report exactly how you want it with all the appropriate filters, you're then able to use the top menu, which allows you to output this information. You're able to create a live tile for your My Dashboard, add to your favourites, save as a PDF, save as a CSV, email, and schedule delivery of the reports. All of these areas are covered in more detail in other videos.